The best Lenovo laptops are portable and powerful, with easy-to-read displays and batteries robust enough to get through a workday without needing charging. To help you narrow down your choices, here are top 5 best Lenovo laptops of 2024 for you today. You can buy it at the link in the description below the video. Number 5. Lenovo Thinkpad X1 Carbon Gen 12. Lenovo's Thinkpad X1 Carbon is on 12th generation, with just enough updates to keep it modern while maintaining the ThinkPad's typical design elements. The X1 Carbon Gen 12, like its predecessors, is comprised of carbon fiber and magnesium, with some plastic and aluminum beneath the surface. It measures 12.31 by 8.45 by 0.59 inches, which is slightly smaller than the previous one. It's even lighter, weighing only 2.41 pounds by itself. The Lenovo Thinkpad X1 Carbon Gen 12 features a 14-inch 2880 by 1800 120Hz OLED display that looks fantastic. The X1 Carbon's brightness is 400 nits, which is lower than the category average 436 nits, yet it is more than adequate for most situations. The 12th generation X1 Carbon starts with Intel's Core Ultra 7 155H CPU. It includes 32GB of DDR5 soldered to the motherboard and a fast 1TB SSD. The left side has one USB Type-A port, 2 Thunderbolt 4 connectors, and a SIM slot, while the right side has a Kensington Nano Security lock slot, an HDMI 2.1 port, one USB Type-A port, a headphone jack, and a power button. Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 6E capabilities are included as standard with the Intel AX211. The webcam features a sliding privacy shutter, facial recognition for Windows Hello logins if you don't want to use the fingerprint sensor, and a 1080 pixels resolution. The Lenovo X1 Carbon has a 57 watt-hour battery, which is relatively modest for a modern 14-inch ultra-portable. Number 4. Lenovo Legion 5 Pro. The Legion 5 Pro is an excellent laptop in so many ways. The exterior is mostly built of aluminum, although the palm rest and vents are made of tough plastic. The Legion is 14 by 10.3 by 1.06 inches and weighs 5.4 pounds, making it rather light for its size. The Lenovo Legion 5 Pro features a 2560 by 1600 IPS display that refreshes at 165 Hz. These are common specifications for mid-range gaming laptops. Maximum brightness is an eye-catching 419 nits, which paired with the display's matte surface makes it comfortable to behold in bright environments. The Lenovo Legion 5 Pro has muscular mid-range specifications, which include an Intel Core i7 13700HX processor. It's paired with 16GB of DDR5 memory and a 512GB solid-state drive, but Lenovo offers RAM upgrades up to 32GB and storage upgrades up to 1TB. The Legion 5 Pro is stacked with a decent selection of ports on all sides. On the left, there's a USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 port and a USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 port with DisplayPort 1.4 compatibility. On the right, there's an audio jack, webcam shutter switch, and USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 port. On the back, there's an RJ45 Ethernet port, a USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 port, an HDMI 2.1 port, and 2 USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 ports, with one of them being always on at 5V2A, and the final port is the DC-in. Wireless connectivity includes Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.1. The Lenovo Legion 5 Pro features a 1080 pixels webcam. It's a nice upgrade from the 720 pixels webcams found in most recent gaming laptops. Unleash unparalleled power with the Legion Pro 5 laptop and its huge 80 watt-hour battery. You can play, work, and stream all day without worrying about being attached to a power outlet. Number 3. Lenovo Yoga 7i. The 16-inch Yoga 7i is affordably priced and has features that make it ideal for the office. Lenovo Yoga 7i is built, from lid to base, of robust but lightweight anodized aluminum, giving it a premium appearance and feel. The Yoga 7i 16 has thin display bezels, dimensions 14.24 by 984 by 0.67 inches, and weighs 4.5 pounds. Not light, but not particularly heavy for a laptop with a 16-inch display. The Lenovo Yoga 7i features a 16-inch display, although there is also a 14-inch version with slightly different specifications. It has a lower-end display with 1920 by 1200 resolution and a 60 Hz refresh rate. There's also a 2.5K 2560 by 1600 resolution option. It's a modern display with a tall 16:10 aspect ratio, which is now common on most modern Windows convertibles. Specifically, this is an Intel Core i7-1355U, which Lenovo has partnered with 16GB of RAM and a 512GB SSD. The pair of USB-C ports on the left are joined by an HDMI port and a 3.5mm audio jack. On the right, you'll find a pair of USB 3.2 ports, joined by a microSD card reader and the power button. Wireless connections are also strong with Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3. As for the webcam, it's a real delight. It's a modern 1080 pixels webcam featuring your typical 2-megapixel sensor. The top charger to consider is the Lenovo USB-C 65-watt AC adapter. It's one of Lenovo's official chargers for the Yoga 7i. Number 2. Lenovo Slim Pro 7. The Lenovo Tiny Pro 7 packs a lot of power and surprise gaming features into a tiny design. The Yoga Pro 7's chassis is entirely constructed of aluminum, and it looks really premium. The materials are also incredibly comfortable to hold. With dimensions of 12.81 by 8.92 by 0.61 inches and a weight of 3.51 pounds, the Slim Pro 7 is still easy to transport and folds up small. The 14.5-inch display's 2560 by 1600 resolution has 208 pixels per inch, which is higher than a 27-inch 4K monitor. Text is sharp, and high-resolution information appears realistic and detailed. The refresh rate is also increased to 90 Hz, which improves motion smoothness and clarity slightly. The Lenovo Slim Pro 7 is powered by AMD's Ryzen 7 735HS processor and is paired with 16GB of LPDDR5 RAM and 512GB SSD. In terms of ports, the Slim Pro 7 is a little light overall. There are two USB-C ports on the left, 4.0 and 3.2 respectively, along with an HDMI port, while the right side of the laptop has a single USB-A port, a 3.5mm headphone port, and a webcam toggle switch. Wireless connectivity is solid with support for Bluetooth 5.1 and the latest Wi-Fi 6E standard. The Slim Pro 7 has an FHD 1080 pixels webcam that is located exactly where you would think, above the display. Lenovo included a 73 watt-hour battery that provides approximately 7 hours of battery life in real-world operation. Number 1. Lenovo Yoga 9i 14 Gen 9. The Lenovo Yoga 9i 14 is a slim and lightweight premium PC with a versatile convertible design. The overall structure is quite solid. This tablet feels particularly high-end, especially for a 2-in-1 that folds completely back. The aluminum-clad Yoga weighs 2.98 pounds and has dimensions of 0.63 by 12.40 by 8.58 inches. The Yoga 9i 14 Gen 9 has a 2.8K 2880 by 1600 OLED display, which runs up to 120 Hz. There's a 4K plus 3840 by 2400 OLED display option, but that panel runs at just 60 Hz. The 9th generation Lenovo Yoga 9i has an Intel Meteor Lake Core Ultra 7 155H CPU. It offers 16 or 32GB of soldered RAM, as well as 512GB or 1TB SSDs that can be upgraded after purchase. The laptop's rounded left edge holds two USB-C Thunderbolt 4 ports and one USB 3.2 Type-A port. The power button, an audio jack, and a Type-C USB 4 port are on the right. Regrettably, you'll need a USB-C DisplayPort adapter since this laptop has no HDMI port for an external monitor. Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3 are available standard. The slightly thicker camera bump accommodates a 5 megapixels webcam, which offers decent image quality both for pictures as well as videos. The Yoga 9i has a 75 watt-hour battery with Rapid Charge Express, and Lenovo claims it can charge up to 3 hours and 15 minutes.